Hello, welcome to myairgunreviews.com. My name is Kenny and I have set up this website and dedicated it to the review of affordable air guns. We will review air rifles, air pistols, pellet, and BB. We'll let you know how much fun you're going to get for your money or how much grief. We will also review some accessories, some upgrades, and fixes. We'll let you know if your money is well spent or wasted on these things. So let's get started with our next review. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at Crosman's newest entry into the variable pump BB pellet rifle category. It's the MK-177 from Crosman. It's a variable pump, 3 to 10 pumps. It's rated at 800 feet per second with BBs and 750 feet per second with light pellets. And we're going to take a close look at this and compare it to a few others and see how it performs. This air gun is modeled after the FN SCAR, which is the Special Operations Combat Assault Rifle by FN Herstal. The gun is 3.5 pounds, 33 inches in length, and here's a picture of the MK-177 and the FN SCAR, so you can see what that looks like. Okay, this gun comes with the same iron sights that Crosman puts on the M4-177 assault rifle. The front sight is adjustable. It comes with a key for turning it up or down. It has a full-length Picatinny rail on the top and the rear sight with the dual aperture for close in or far out. It also has Picatinny rails on either side of the cocking arm. It uses a lot of the same mechanisms as the M4-177. It has the same 350 BB reservoir, only it's moved to the right side from the left. It has the same 18 round magazine, only moved from the left side to the right. This is your switch to allow the BBs from the reservoir into the magazine. You shake the rifle until it's full and then close it to keep them from rolling back. It has the same 5-shot clip, which is from the Crosman 760 era, the same clip that uses on the M4-177, and it also uses the same cocking bolt that comes on the M4, and only it's moved from the right side to the left side. I like the arrangement on the M4-177. I do not like the arrangement on this one, because you now have your cocking bolt on the left side, but you still have to index the clip from the right side, so you're switching hands midstream, and I do not like that. Some lefties might like that, but the world is predominantly right-handed, and that's something I don't like. This rifle, compared to the M4-177, is more like a plastic toy. The magazine is just molded in. It does nothing. It's just there for looks, whereas on the M4-177, it's a dummy magazine that's removable. That's where you store your sight key and spare pellet clips. And on this one, they have moved the storage to the butt plate. When you remove the rubber butt plate, you can see the spot for storing your key, and you got 4 slots for storing pellet clips. Okay, even though you have a little more storage in the stock, you can now store 4 pellet clips versus 1 in the MK-177. They could have redesigned the dummy clip and made room for at least 3 by eliminating the foam and molding in the sections to store them in. Pulling the butt plate off if you got short fingernails is almost impossible. And once you've done it for a couple of dozen times, I imagine it'll just start falling off. So I really think they blew that there. The FN Scar has an adjustable stock, and I think they should have done that on this rifle as well. The MK-177 is adjustable, and this one should be too. The way they have designed this rifle, I think it would actually be better suited as a CO2 rifle rather than a multi-pump. The cocking arm sticks, you know, that time it dropped down real easy, but you've got these sharp notches right here on each side, and the cocking arm, once you build up a little pressure in the cylinder, they stick and makes it very difficult to pump, which I will demonstrate. It keeps getting stuck. It's got these notches right here, and it sticks, and it can be hard. So even though it's a interesting, kind of attractive assault style rifle that does have a lot of options, you can mount lasers or lamps on your front Picatinny rails. You can change your configuration with the long Picatinny rail on top. Okay, here's what the gun looks like with a carry handle mounted on it. And here's what the gun looks like with a red dot sight mounted on it. As you can see, this gun uses the same pellet clips as the 760 and the M4 does. It comes with one. You got to buy the others. You get 4 of them for about $5. Not a bad deal. So I'll load a few up and then we'll run some pellets across the chronograph. Okay, now here's the real disappointing part of this rifle. They claim it at 800 feet per second with BBs and 750 feet per second with lightweight pellets. Now comparing this to the Crosman MK-177, which is rated at 625 feet per second with BBs and 600 feet per second with pellets, this one should be 150 feet faster with pellets and 175 feet faster with BBs. At 5 pumps, it's only 51 feet faster. You know, the M4 is 482.3 feet per second. This one is 533 feet per second. At 10 pumps, the M4 is at 601.2 feet per second, actually above its claim. The MK-177 at 10 pumps, average 5 shots, average 631.4 feet per second. That is 119 feet per second slower than its claim. That is way off. The MK-177 would develop 648.8 feet per second over pumping it to 15 pumps. This one, even at 15 pumps, will only attain 679.5 feet per second. That's only 30.7 feet per second faster than the MK-177. Considering that this rifle cost $30 more, that's $1 per foot per second. That is not even close. And as hard as this thing is to pump, and with the cocking lever and the pellet clip being on opposite sides of the air rifle, the difficulty of accessing the storage compartment in the back, this rifle is really a disappointment. I don't care what it looks like, it is not fun to shoot. It was not even as accurate as the MK-177. So now I will show you the accuracy test. Okay, I'm going to start out shooting at 30 feet from a standing position with the rifle shouldered using the open sights. Now we'll try 30 feet open sights from a rest. Okay, now 10 yards, 30 feet from a rest using a red dot sight. Well, to sum things up, this rifle is just a big disappointment. Accuracy wise, as you saw, it is not as accurate as the MK-177. It only shoots marginally faster than the M4. It is so far below its claim feet per second, it's a sin. It is so much more difficult to shoot than the M4. It is impossible to cock with the way the cocking arm keeps getting caught. The storage is lousy in my opinion. It's just so difficult to peel that butt plate off to get at your storage, whereas if they'd stuck it in the magazine, you press a button, the magazine drops out and it's right there. It's just, there's not a lot to like about it. You know, I don't know why they switched around the BB reservoir and the BB magazine and the cocking bolt. They swapped sides on them, yet they left the pellet clip insert the same, so you still have to index it from the right side, but you got to reach to the left side to cock it, and it's just a royal pain. You know, it's a good looking rifle, you know, but I'm not going to spend $100 to display a rifle. I sold my M4 so I could buy this. I think I'm going to sell this and buy another M4 because it was a blast. You know, for $99.99, it is just not worth it. You know, you can buy good Magnum Springers for that price, and I'm not going to keep this rifle at all. I cannot recommend it. The biggest reason, the absolute biggest reason I cannot recommend it is that cocking arm is just so tight. They got to fix that. They'd be better off by redesigning the rifle and putting a 88 gram CO2 cartridge in that front forearm area and putting a 10-shot rotary clip in there, and that would make this rifle a lot of fun. That would make it great. But the way it is, I definitely cannot recommend it. So, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but thank you for watching this review.